Welcome back to the Iron King Inc. YouTube channel. Today, pretty fun one. A Cat 631K. Just picked this thing up from Holt of Texas. It's one of our rental machines. We got to get it serviced and ready to go because we do have a home for this thing as soon as it's done. Let's get to it. So we're mostly going to be doing maintenance today, but we do have a lot of panel damage here. We ordered all of this stuff. All this damage was done before I got the machine. We have all of the filters for it. We have all of the oil for it. The machine does run and operate. It's actually pretty low hours. So we're just gonna be mainly doing maintenance stuff today. I do have a couple of the panels. Like I did order this little panel here. I did end up ordering one of these. These are $5,000 a piece from the Cat dealer. This piece of fiberglass is 5,000 bucks. So, oh, that was not cheap. Coming around the machine, it's still in pretty relatively good shape. She's pretty doggone dry. Just turn her disconnect on. There we go. You would think they make these things easier to get into after 50 years of development. But no.
Alright, so we dropped the belly pan off a bit. Throwing this tub in here. We're going to start changing these filters. We got our new genuine Cat filter here. Put that juice in there. Realistically, I'm the next guy, so here on these lovely Cat filters, they come with a nice drain. Just, you know, unscrew it. Don't make a mess. You know. Alright, so we're still changing filters. Oil filter, let's crack it loose. Let it drain so I don't make an even bigger mess. Well, you see, this filter is really tight, and I royally, and I mean royally. There she goes. Yeah. Nailed it. Well, new filter. Fucking oil first. Go ahead, you can cut it. Fuck. So, we're going with the pretty standard Iron King procedure here, guys. Just making a mess everywhere. This is not the way to do it, but it's a way. Okay, so after you've covered yourself completely in diesel and everything around you in diesel, you're gonna want to take your filter wrench here and tighten everything down. Just standard operating procedure. Alright guys, we got our new oil filter here. I'm gonna go ahead and prime this. Always prime your filters. You always should. Alright, well I got this new filter freaking full to the brim. And I'm obviously making a mess because the Iron King way. Over here on the side of our 631K, we're gonna go ahead and start servicing this machine. So I've already gone ahead and changed both of the fuel filters, the fuel water separator, and this main oil filter. We are now gonna go underneath the machine. There's a plate underneath there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna have to crawl. See that little hatch? Little hatch right there. Go ahead, slide our big old bucket over here. We're gonna start draining this oil. Alright, so up here at the top of the machine, I'm gonna go ahead and crack our oil fill. Then it drains out better. So I'm underneath of the machine here. On these Cat machines, there's this little plate that's covered here. It's held on by like a 9/16 bolt. Up inside of here, there's a little valve right here, and you just turn it, this wrench, bucket under here first, get loose. Probably good right there. See the oil. Alright, so the oil is finished draining. Right now I'm taking my wrench and I'm tightening up the oil drain. And we're gonna start filling her up with oil.
All right, so Robert went and he replaced all these filters, and we went ahead and we labeled all of them as well, so we know exactly when they were put on. We also know how many hours. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fire the machine up once the oil's all filled back up. We're gonna get the exact hours that are in the cab and put them on all these filters so we know how long we have until we gotta change them next time. So this piece right here, this goes like where your oil filters and stuff go, and it got smashed at one point. We don't have another one, so what we're gonna try and do is take the telehandler here and run it over and try and smash it flat again, see if that works. Pick your forks up. Okay, let's go slow. She's gonna go, oh, yes, yes. Keep going. Stop, back up. Turn this way. There you go. Go forward. Get that wheel right here. There you go. Turn it more that way. There you go. Hard as you can. Turn that way. There you go. Drive forward. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Where's the hooks?
You see what I'm saying? You see those like hooks on the back?
Yeah, right
those
there.
Those 2 slots, they hook in there.
Okay. And then where does it go?
It bolts up to these. We're gonna have to fix this though. So it appears they ripped off the front two, but the back ones are fine.
Okay.
So what do you think? Flat? Or?
I think flat.
Run that thing over.
I think it needs to be flat. Okay, let's go. We're going with flat.
We're going flat.
Okay.
We might.
Okay, our panel's pretty straight. Here's where it goes. It protects your DPF system right here. These holes are good. These ones are damaged, but I think we can bend these back and then put a nut and a bolt to secure that. Robert has the torch out. We're gonna go ahead, knock these nuts off right here, open these up a little bit, and then we can put a nut and a bolt here to secure it. These ones are okay. We're gonna bend this tab back, and that should suffice until we get that panel replaced. We ordered it, it's on back order, so we shouldn't see that for a couple more weeks. Once we get it, we'll replace it with a brand new one, but for now, that's gonna work just fine.
All right, so we got the belly pan fit back up in there. The tabs up on top used to have nuts where they were welded on the top, so you could just put a bolt in. Those unfortunately broke off. So what I'm doing here, we have a nice handy dandy bolt bin. Just grabbing some bolts and washers, some nuts. We'll go stuff them through the hole, and we'll make it work. So back at the machine, as you can see down in here, they broke off of there. So we're just gonna take these bolts here, fill up from the top or bottom, one of the two. Once we get this fit up, and just use bolts and nuts instead of the stock bolts.
Okay, so update. Plate is on. All of the bolts are in it. She's pretty ugly, but it's gonna have to do until we get the new one in, which is on back order. So right now, we're gonna move on to filling this thing up with hydro, filling up the oil in the engine, and then we just got some other touch-ups to do to get her done. And we got all the filters changed, all the oil is changed on this thing. We're gonna go ahead and give it a first start, get all the fuel filters primed up, oil primed up. Everything should go to plan, I hope. We'll see. I need you checking for leaks.
Yeah.
All good?
Everything's in the grade.
We got the K model all wrapped up. We got the filters changed, the oil is changed, hydraulic filters are checked, and the fuel filters are all cleaned and changed. One thing left to do, fire this thing up, go take it for a spin, make sure everything functions, and have a little bit of fun. Take it for a little spin. Let's go. Fourth gear. So much more quieter than the 31E. It's like a spaceship. Let's go ahead and drop our bowl. See if we can get half a load. Now, we're not gonna be able to get a full load with this thing, so if you see me digging and I'm only getting like that much in the bowl, I can't help it. This is a push type scraper, so it really needs a dozer or something with a blade to push it to get a full heaping load. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're probably gonna spin some tires. Let's see how much dirt we can get in this bowl and then dump it out. As you can tell, I'm clearly not a scraper operator. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I understand the basic functions on how it works. I'm glad Robert was able to get you up close, kind of show you how the ejector works, how to scoop up dirt, the basic functions of a scraper. Now, I turned this thing off already. The key is out. It's actually doing a regen right right now. So this machine is full Tier 4 emissions compliant, and it is doing a full regen. So even though the key's out, the ignition's off, it's doing its thing. We're gonna let it takes about 5 minutes. We're gonna let it do its thing, shut itself off, and we're gonna end the video right there. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you had fun or you thought it was interesting, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions about what we did, throw it down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.